Alright, so I've got the front shiplap on now. It's looking more like a shed, probably less pretty than I actually wanted it to look, but nonetheless, shiplapped all the way up to the very top, and then I'm just going to basically put 8mm ply on the top. So I've just got to do this side here to finish off, and on the other side I was going to put some kind of expanded mesh or expanded metal as an exit for the air to stop animals getting in, but I'm actually just going to put a door on it. If I put a door on it, which obviously swings that way, not really thought about that yet. I'll probably put it this way actually to stop some of the water, because when it's really windy and the wind comes in from this direction, it's just basically going to go straight inside if I leave that open. So if I put a door on it this way and swings out, and I'll just put a some kind of bracket swing round thingy to hold it. And these are the roof panels here, which will go up. I think they're 8 or 9mm ply. Just got that end piece on, actually looks pretty good, quite happy. Nice cutting up the top, actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, this whole malarkey. So now I'm just going to grab the sheets and hopefully lay them across. I want a decent amount of overhang because the amount of wind and rain that comes in, so I'll probably throw them up there, sort of hold them up there roughly in place, and then yeah, see how it goes. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to get a plane, electric plane, and just run across the tops of all these so that everything's nice and flat, because that sticks out and I want a really tight fit so no buggies can get in. So I've got that edge planed off and I've just got the boards up, and what I've done is I've cut them up into the upright joisty things. I should have made this roof completely differently, but I'm a novice and I have no idea. So, but I mean, you know, it's coming together pretty well. So yeah, last one to do. I'm just going to throw that up and cut that to length, and I'm just going to try and work out what sort of overhang I've got. This side, I mean, that's a good, what's that, 6-7 inches, and then it's a fair decent amount of overhang. And I've got plastic slate looking tiles that I'm hopefully going to order, and they're going to go over the top of this and screw straight into it, and they'll probably overhang another couple of inches, 3 maybe. So I'm going to throw this last sheet up, and then I'm going to measure the entire length and depth and what have you, so I can work out exactly how much roofing I need. So I've thrown the sheet up there, and that's how much overhang there is at the minute. I don't know what that is. It's got to be a good 350, 400mm of overhang. Yeah, you can see that, it's quite a lot. But I really want that much. I think what I might do is just brace it down the hill, brace it somehow, don't know, triangulate some bit of wood or something. I just really like it that length, because the wind just comes in from this direction with the rain, and it's just gonna go all over the step and hit the door. Look how smart that looks now. It's gonna be like the warmest room in the property. 100mm rock wall each side, and in the ceiling. I'll probably put rubber mats across the floor. So I've got the roof on, and then I've put the membrane on. I think I'm going to put another roll just up there. I mean, it's massive overlap, but I don't really care. I've got loads of it. Still got this massive overhang that obviously I'm going to have to try and support, because it's, yeah, like 350, 400mm. But yeah, it's huge. Just don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I'll figure something though. And then make the door, and hopefully we'll order these slates. Sorry. So it's the next day, but I've got a door frame in with some very over-engineered hinges for it. I think they say they're grade 11 hinges, whichever that is. I think that's quite high. But I had to chamfer the edge up there off. But other than that, once the slats get placed on, should be good. Alright, so I've got the first bit on the bottom. I'm going to try and make this door look like it's not actually there, apart from this single line that's going to have to go on that side. So that's going to fully overlap, as you can see, all the way up. But this side where the door opens, I've got to have a crease line so it can clear on itself. So there's just going to be that gap all the way up, and then I'll align them so everything looks fairly smooth. We'll see how it goes. There she is, all complete. Just need a way to put a door handle on it, and ideally some kind of lock. So I'd like to do some sort of, just because I want to, a little secret sort of push something in, turn it, and it locks against the inside block here, because that's a bit 2x4, because you've got that overhang, so it'd actually have to be sort of in line with those nails. I don't really want to do like a loop there or something. So you probably can't tell, but I've had a bit of a clear up, so I'm starting to get ready for when I actually start to do inside. Got a few more of the soundproofed panels filled up, and I'm just taking out the frame now, so you can see straight into the extension now. I think I'm gonna keep these bars as a little bit of safety, but I'm gonna have a expanded sheet metal over that, so it'll have plenty of space to draw the air through. Haven't started to fill the outside yet, but I will get round to that. Bit of an echo coming off of it, and I've got to fill a gap which is just up there, which is why I'm taking the frame out. And I've just put some wood in to support the front and back, and then bits that link across between the inside and outside, and then a bit of a 9mm ply to go on the top that sits on from the outside. So I was gonna try and find some louvered sheet metal, but that seems quite difficult, and it doesn't matter how big the louveres are, they're going to cause quite a bit of restriction. Same reason I didn't put them on the outside, because I could have put the swing style louveres on, obviously where the air pressure or the fans come on, blows the air through, they all flick open. The problem with them is the reliability isn't that great, so after sort of a couple of years, all the little, like, not bearings, but all the little, you know, bits that flip up, they all end up becoming really sticky. Some of them don't open, they need cleaning, messing about. So open a door, no problems. Plus obviously if they do get stuck open slightly, bugs can't get in and things. But this, I was hoping to actually have like a proper large angle louve, just because it doesn't look very pretty. I'm still looking for sheet metal, but it may be a case of we try and fabricate something and then fold it many times. I want to do it out of alley, really. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Obviously I can now start to build up the rest of the walls, all of the rest of the perforated sheet. So all these sections, as you know, are going to have 100mm rock wool in them, and the floor I think I'm going to put the rubber mats in on the floor. But I was going to use perforated steel, and then I realised that actually that's not very cost effective when I can just use wire mesh, or like welded wire mesh, or expanded metal. I still think expanded metal is slightly more expensive, but the welded wire mesh, just sheet the inside out. It doesn't matter what it looks like as long as we take up as much vibration as possible. Just received the delivery of the perforated steel, 14 sheets I think, enough to finish off the walls, and some welded wire mesh which is going to hold some of the insulation in the roof on the extension. So I finished off this wall now. I've taken down the security bars so I can work inside. I've got a mesh that's holding the ceiling up, and I was going to put this 1-inch wire mesh or fencing across the walls, but it's actually quite difficult to get in there and do, and I don't actually think I need it. So as you can see there, fans where it should be now. I've got to put the other fan on top, stack them, and then I'm going to have an 8-inch tube going, or duct going through the top, which is going to be for the exhaust system. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, subscribe, hit that bell and get the notifications. You can also check us out on Facebook. The link's going to be in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.